Hello everybody, I just saw that on World of Warship Asia there is information about new World of Warship patch 0.5.8. As you can see on my screen, the header is Bastion mode and Matchmaker improvements. Maybe scattered through, there is no access to the test server yet. This will be probably in a couple days. As below note states, this will be from 29th. So within 2 days we have opportunity to check this. Okay, what is it about? As you can see, the Bastion mode, to bring additional diversity to high tiers battle, we are introducing a new experimental mode called Bastion. So there will be 2 types of gameplay, or there are 2 types of installation in the game. The forts, which are fortification armed with an array of large caliber main guns and an air defense battery. It's a powerful force even with minimal support from allied ships. Surveillance station, which are fortifications that provide their team and force with additional wave of detecting enemy ships. Okay, so what's about? Onshore installation can be captured or temporarily neutralized by main battery gunfire or bomb dropped by aircraft. This action reduces the real effectiveness of the enemy team and earn advantage point, similar to the domination mode that players already are familiar with. To win, a team should be first to earn 1000 points by suppressing and capturing enemy fortification and destroying their ships. Okay, so this looks very, very promising. I hope there will be a lot of testing, and this will be only in random battles. There will be no such things in ranked battles yet, but in ranked battles this could be a nice addition. Okay guys, let's check the screen. So this, how it looks, I think this is this fort installation. Yes, more fort installation. We have some battery guns here. Okay, so basically we need to probably capture point like in domination and destroy enemy forts or those surveillance bases. Yeah, captured sector to gain control over forts and surveillance station. Suppress and capture forts and surveillance station controlled by the enemy team. Okay, so once you get the point, there will be your fort active, and enemy team needs to suppress it, and then they can capture it as well. This works when you are capturing the enemy fort. Okay, so that's the screens. Let's see basically what else is with this patch. Okay, there will be matchmaker changes. In version 0.5.8 we will launch a new and improved matchmaker for random battles modes. Well, they promised this several patches ago, so the purpose of change is to exclude situations where players can immediately guess the outcome of a battle by the composition of the team and to make confrontation more honest. The features of the new matchmakers are as follows. Situation where opposing teams appear to have different number of players are completely excluded. Okay, that's great. Aircraft carriers in opposing teams will continue to belong to the same tier. I would say this is minor change. Preferably I would make the same type of aircraft carriers. I don't know. Like those who have torpedo setup against those who have torpedo setup, and similar fighter setup to the fighter setup. That would be much better in my opinion. In every battle we have battle tiers. In maximum tier of ship for a given battle, ships of tiers corresponding to the tier of the battle are called tops or top ships. The following rules will apply to them. Permissible difference in the number of divisions between the teams is limited and now equal to 1. Permissible difference in number of destroyers between the teams is limited and now equal to 1. So what? We have only one difference with squads and teams. So as per my understanding, the team will have, my team for example can have 2 squadrons and other team will have 1 squadron but no 0 squadrons. So the same with destroyers. My team can have 2 destroyers, the enemy team will have 1 or 3. So the difference 1. Okay, so maybe this is such rule. Permission difference in number of battleships between the teams is limited now equal to 1. Okay, so the same rule apply to battleships. Difference in number for cruisers between the teams is limited and now equal to 2. Okay, let's see wargaming explanation. For each type, the number of top ships will be strictly symmetrical. For example, if in a tier 8 battle, one team has 2 tier 8 battleships, 2 tier 9 cruisers and 1 tier 7 destroyer, the other team will also have 2 tier 8 battleships, 2 tier cruisers and 1 tier 7 destroyer. The above rule also applies to battleship belonging to the tier that is 1 step lower than the tier of the battle. Okay, so this is about tiers, not the amount of ships. If the tier 7 battle, one team has 1 tier 7 battleships, the other team will also have 1 tier 7 battleship. Okay, here are some of the new features that have to be tested to determine whether they're necessary or not. The new Matchmaker logic does not provide for any mixing of ship by nation. Theoretically, could be situations where 3 Japanese destroyers will encounter 3 USS ones. If it takes too long to assemble teams for a battle, for whatever reasons, battles may be fought between teams with incomplete lineup. Okay, so 11 versus 11, 10 to 10. I hope there will be no such battles like 3 versus 3. This will be utterly stupid. Hope there will be, I don't know, 5 versus 5 minimum or 7 versus 7 minimum, like in 4 ranked battles. Balancing the lowest tier ships outside of the their type is allowed. For example, a tier 8 battle could involve a tier 6 destroyer against a tier 6 battleship. But this, I think, breaking above rule that, for example, number of destroyers between the teams is limited and now equal to 1. Because the other team, for example, will have tier 8 destroyer. That's kind of weird. Okay, balancing the 2 same time ships with enemy ships of adjacent tiers is allowed if they are not in the top of the team and if they are not battleships. For example, in tier 8 battle, a tier 6 cruiser could find herself against a tier 7 cruiser on the opposing team, so there is 1 tier difference. Division may include ships of various tiers. Low tier ships are allowed to the division with high tier ships. Oh my goodness, they could block at least the option where guys with tier 10 were in squadron with tier 4, 5 or even lower. I saw such battles in the past. Okay, meanwhile, in World of Warships, developers would like to express their gratitude to all commanders who sent in their ideas and comments regarding the matchmakers. We will continue to collect your feedback on the update 0.5.8 to make the process of selecting ships for a battle fair and enjoyable for all players. Well, thank you very much, but we will see after the test server what exactly this will bring on. Okay, there are 2 new maps in update 0.5.8. They add 2 new maps for tier 7 and 10 ships, the Sea of Fortune and the Loop. Okay, so probably this will be for new Bastion mode. No, sorry, the Bastion mode is only played on the Atlantic for now. Okay, so let's see, maybe check maps. Okay, so standard, we get some kind of islands with some structures. Yeah, some kind of castle, some kind of town with port. No boom, I would say. Okay, this is probably some kind of wreckage. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, again, we got some kind of islands between in the middle of sea or ocean. Nothing special, I think. Okay, more Cruisers armor protection. As a part of improvements to the game, we have revised all armor models. Our aim is to bring the armor models created at different stages of project development to the same level of details. In version 0.5.8, we'll redefine armor models for cruisers more precisely. In some cases, this resulted in around 5% of HP being redistributed between the ship's parts. The improved level of details of the inclined protective depth and ship's lines increase the chance of ricochet of armor-piercing shells in some scenarios, particularly when you're hitting the ships on the bows or stern. Armor interaction with high explosive shell and bombs is not affected. Okay, so this appears to be more buff for cruisers armor and nerf for armor-piercing penetration shell. I hope this will be not exceeded and there will be some kind of level. Okay, next, rotating turrets and main battery mounts. In update 0.5.8, we have added a special feature to enable a 360-degree rotation to certain turrets and turret mounts. This change will make a gameplay more comfortable on certain ships and allow their commanders maneuver more aggressively, reducing losses in firepower when shifting fire from side to side. Okay, that is interesting. Okay, other. For a better visual distinction between AP and H shells, as well as between a player zone and other shells, the tracer color scheme has been adjusted. Okay, so this is against all those modes with tracers. Players who wish to get more detailed information directions in a battle may use the detailed badges option. Okay, that's new. Improve the logic of situation awareness, skill operation. From now on, the detection indicator is displayed in all cases when the ship is visible to the enemy team. Ah, that's great, because this was was bugged so far with my destroyers. I don't know. Enhance sound configuration capabilities, including national voiceover for commanders. Depends what national. I hope there will be Polish voices. Added a friendly fire notification to the team members. The notification displays an interval of at least 10 seconds. Slightly helpful, but not much. If Team Killer is marked as purple, so what the hell. We have enhanced our personal offers mechanism, so be ready to receive different offers during the public test. Please note that all prices and discount rates will be set in testing purpose and will be changed in release version. Of course, so this probably is test version number 1. Okay, so public test will begin on 29th of July, and it will be midnight UTC +8. Okay, so Pacific time. I'm not sure when this come to North America server or European server, so probably will sign up for this test and probably will give you guys further review what will happen. Okay, there's account level 12 because so far I think we got 11. So we get we got 12. So okay, so as usually when you join to the public test server, you get maximum account level, some tier for ships with commander with 15 skill points, 7-day premium time. Of course, this is only applied to test server. Oh, a lot of doublons for testing premium consumables, buying port slots for training commanders and such, and billion credit, bunch of signal flats. Okay, guys, I think that's all. So I hope there will be soon more information about this. The public test will be open as scheduled here. So hopefully see you on a battlefield.